Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one. So today we're going to look at Mr. Thomas Moffit, aka Moff 19660. And yeah, so he got caught up in the Florida sting. I believe it was a Flagler Beach sting, and unfortunately he got off. No, the Fort Myers sting, yeah. And so that's the same one as David Schumacher and the rest of those idiots. And he got off, unfortunately, because of the whole, PJ not providing the chat logs. But I was trying to find an update on him, and I noticed that, I forget after Googling these names, there's other guys who have the same names as some of these predators. And imagine you're just living your life, la, 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 and then some dude walks into the house with Chris Hansen, who has the same name as you. How much harder that would make your life, But anyways, so yeah, there isn't really much on him because, yeah, the chat log wasn't released. His arrest footage wasn't released. So all we have is what they showed us on TCAP. So let's just jump into this now.
What? Hey, everybody put your car undercover operation.
Oh, and props to Joey's TCAP channel for posting this. You are the GOAT.
It's not uncommon for potential predators to appear hesitant about walking in the door.
He's trying to wave her out to the street. No way.
Look at that. He's like, hey, come here.
But we've never seen anyone like this man.
He's bringing his car all the way back, guys.
He pulls in around back and starts asking the decoy, our actress playing a young teen, to come outside.
I've seen comments where they're like, why is this footage so bad? Guys, this was years ago, right? I mean, people don't understand. We have better cameras on our phones than a lot of, cameras back in even 15, 20 years ago. So, yeah, guys, this is the best that it really got back then.
No, you come here.
It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning when 44-year-old Thomas Moffit, screen name Moff 1960, pulls up to our house.
He looks like a fatter version of Lurch.
He's a maintenance engineer for the Boca Raton Resort, a married man with 3 children. He drove more than 2 hours to meet a girl named Tony who said she was 15. Really, it's a decoy from Perverted Justice.
I'm trying to hit on you and you're laughing at me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. Am I freaking you out?
Why would you freak me out?
Because I'm 44 and I'm hitting on you? So would you...
There's the narrator guy again. Yay! He was on vacation for a little bit, and Chris had to read the chat log, But now he's back, so I think we're all good, guys. Let's go back.
On you? So would you ever fool around with an old guy like me?
Once they set up an actual date to meet at her house, Moff 1960 makes his plans very clear.
Okay, how about after I come in, I'll strip?
For reals?
Sure, if you want me to.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
You can take your clothes off in the laundry.
She said, you're kidding me. She adds that. Even the female narrator can't hide her disgust with this guy. Oh, man.
Kidding me.
Nope.
You can take your clothes off in the laundry room if you want to.
Oh.
He finally gets...
Wouldn't that have been great, guys? If that would have actually happened and he could have been like Kinley and Marvin. Can you imagine if this knucklehead would have actually gone in the house and stripped and walked in there? Oh, we would have so much more amazing television. Man, oh well. Que sera, right?
He finally gets out of his car, but won't come any closer than the back step.
You said you were going to do something for me in the laundry room. Were you lying to me?
He won't break the threshold like he's a vampire and there's garlic in the doorway or something. Oh, man. And here's the thing, guys. He's already screwed because you can say that he came in the house, that he didn't come in the house or whatever, but he's on their property. So I guarantee that they can argue that too. You came onto this property knowing, So it's not just going into the house.
To me? Are you going to back out on me? Because that's what I feel like you're going to do now.
Cautious.
Moff 1960 senses something different about the girl in the house.
Can you come here, please?
I'm right here.
Please?
In fact, something is different. Our actress is not actually the decoy who sent Moff 1960 a photograph of herself and spoke to him on the phone. That was a member of Perverted Justice.
You haven't acted this way when we've talked before.
And you're still there.
Oh, really? Well, talking in person is a little different than talking online.
And you don't sound the same in person as you did on the phone.
And you have to.
Oh, your picture looks different, too.
All right, guys. Survey time. Would you like to take a survey like on Animaniacs, right? Who remembers that? Okay. Who is more dumb? The guy, was it the guy Matt? Remember him? The guy, his nickname was Matt, who heard the decoy's walkie-talkie go off? Or this guy that saw that it wasn't the same person? And he kept, I mean, I don't know, I don't remember if he came into the house, but the fact that he's standing there and everything in his brain is telling him this isn't the right person. She sounds different. She looks different. That Matt guy was cautious, drove around the block, and then heard the walkie-talkie and still went in, guys. Who is more dumb? Who is a bigger moron? Or as the French say, moron. Who's a bigger idiot, this guy or that Matt guy?
This odd conversation goes on for half an hour. At one point, he tells her to show him proof that she is who she says she is.
Get your library card.
He paces outside, peeking in the window. When the decoy comes back without her library...
Get your library card. And then he's peeking through the window, too. Look, I never noticed that. Here we go.
Peeking in the window. When the decoy comes back without her library card, he tries to convince her to get in his car and go to Walgreens.
Where's the Walgreens at?
Let's go to Walgreens?
This is ridiculous.
What does he have to pick up a prescription or something?
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
As we told you...
Now, guys, let's go into the brain of Mr. Moffit here. Did he honestly think that he honestly thought that he was going to close the door, get in his car? I think that was like a 2003 Altima, whatever, and then just drive away. He honestly thought that.
Earlier, Fort Myers police officers are staked out in the guest house. So as the man tries to get in his car... Get out! Get down! He's arrested.
Get down! Put your hands behind your back!
See, they did my live stream like they did Thomas Moffit here, guys.
Get down! Put your hands behind your back!
So we never get to tell him he's going to be on Dateline.
Oh, man.
Get out! Get down!
Let's watch that again.
He's arrested.
Down! Put your hands behind your back!
Look at that. They need to have these guys play O-line for the Seahawks, man. Maybe my team would actually do better. Yikes.
We never get to tell him he's going to be on Dateline.
Oh, man. Oops. So, guys, yeah, so let me see. Mr. Moffit went to jail, and he got arrested, obviously, and he pled not guilty, and he was actually represented by a public defender, so he didn't get some high-priced lawyer. And they didn't argue about what he did or didn't do. They argued about how PJ collected the evidence and their methods that they used. So they would say, oh, entrapment, blah, blah, blah. But because they couldn't hand over the chat logs, he was acquitted. So even though they had him on film, dead ass, he was acquitted. And then they don't have the interrogation because he lawyered up and he didn't talk to the police. So this guy tried to do this and he didn't face any justice at all. And this is why, guys, I had told you that, you know, there's some other, I mean, someone asked me if I would react to some of the other like YouTuber predator catchers, and I want to take some time to watch their footage first, because I know that Chris Hansen had some issues with how some of them do things, and I'm not too keen on how they do things, so I don't want to be like glorifying something that's not, you know, I don't know, just kind of fishy. I want to keep things either entertainment based, like I do now, reaction wise, or do things like the other not parallel to TCAP stuff or the TCAP adjacent stuff that's reporting articles and everything. So, but yeah, you guys let me know what you think. What do you think that they should have, like, if they had the chat logs, right? What do you think that they should have charged this guy with? Because it looks like, yeah, he got, I don't know what charges, but what charges do you think that they should have given him? And how much time would you have given him if he got found guilty? All right, you guys, a quick one today. This is AJ. I appreciate all you guys do. And yeah, guys, have a good one.